Might as well. Ooh. Ooh.
Welcome back to another episode of Dungeons and Degrees. My name is Adrian.
And I'm Alex.
And today we have no special guests. It's just us on our ship. Absolutely.
Us on our ship. Let's see. It's been like 2 weekends. I don't know. 1 weekend? 2 weekends.
2 weekends.
It's been 2 weekends since
as of time of recording,
yes.
We are 2 weekends out.
Yes. Yeah, and then in 6 weekends we'll be in Gen.
No, 6
weekends. A little less than 6 weekends.
6 weeks. Okay, on the 6th weekend, 5 weekends until we are at Gen Con. On the 6th weekend, we will be in Indianapolis.
Yeah, and it'll be the end of the con.
This is true. Yeah.
No.
Well, yeah. Depending on how you think about weekends.
Right. Okay. I don't know why I just immediately jumped to Sunday, but it's probably because I worked last Saturday. I just had to work, so my only day off this last weekend was Sunday.
Okay,
that's why I think that. Anyways, hi, we're back. Do we need to actually fix that intro, or we're just gonna keep it as it is?
I think we should keep it as it is.
Okay. Yeah. You know us. Those of you who came to the panel, thank you.
Oh my God, it was so
It was great. It was amazing. 50 plus people who did not know us and gave us a chance, like, ooh, I need to know more about confidence. And we're like, we're just pretending.
Fucking do it, man.
Yeah, you just fucking fuck it, we ball. You
ball
know?
all day. I've never said that in my life.
There's this silly, stupid thing where it's like, fuck it, we ball. In reference to the other sage, ball is life. So in saying fuck it, we ball, it's fuck it, we live.
Wow. It's so deep.
It's so deep.
It rings so true.
But it was great. It was wonderful talking to everybody, and post the conversation. It was, it was fun to actually like interact with people, and that y'all asking us if we're gonna be speaking more.
If we have another panel.
I mean,
it could just be us.
It could just be us. Listen, you want another panel? Check our episodes when it's just us two, you know?
Could just be us.
But yeah, no, I really appreciate everyone that came by. Thank you, Daniel, for making sure nobody ran at us at the stage. And thank you, Michael, for watching the door and keeping count.
They were so good. No, it was so nice.
Yeah. I didn't realize I wanted that information until I got it.
I didn't know that the extra hospitality would really like make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So, if nothing else, we bring the little extra flavors that we don't even realize we need, like naturally. So,
it was good.
We should have been on their Crit Awards this year, is what I'm hearing. As we should have for.
We will be.
We will be. This is the first year.
Yeah. Well, the first year, yes, for sure. So I think we're going to come into, because we're 4, it's like new podcast, 2 to 4 years or something like that. And then it goes into legacy podcast. So we're going to be, listen, if we get to 5
legacies.
Years, yeah, we're legacies. Don't worry. This whole next back end of this year is going to be fucking fire.
Yeah. How's your selfish summer going?
Interesting. I don't know. Better. I feel more confident in doing things. It's like I'm doing things and there's no reaction. And I'm like, what do you mean there's no bigger reaction?
Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. But I have done things that I'm like, ooh, that's a little selfish. And nothing. Nobody
Yeah.
said shit or looked at me funny or looked at me in any way. I was like, oh,
It was all
so
in my fucking head.
it's in
I've
my
been here
head,
for
man.
30 years and I'm just now figuring this out.
Nobody has noticed a change.
Am I selfishing too much? Okay, okay. There is one thing I did stupid financially though.
Okay. What'd you do?
I got into a trading card game.
Oh shit, what trading card game did you get into?
The One Piece one.
Stop. I picked up a pack of Lorcana and I can't get
Oh, I
anybody
saw
to play
that.
with
I
me.
saw that too.
I just want somebody to play with me.
Just build 2 decks and then we'll play at Gen Con.
I have it's not opened yet. Well, I opened it
Is it a starting
and then
and a booster or what is it?
I just got the intro deck, right? Or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's ice and something else. Steel. And I was like, I didn't realize what the fuck I was grabbing. It was just there and I was
It
there
looked
and I said, you
pretty.
know what? Yeah, I like Disney.
Was this at Fan Expo or?
No, this was just at the Target.
Okay.
It was because I knew that there were problems and the box was hidden away. So really, I was like, I'm gonna fuck somebody's day up.
They were just hiding it. I know this. I got a 5.
was,
When I come back, I'm gonna take this.
it was hidden, so I was like, nope, this is mine. Oh my gosh!
You should learn about hiding things better.
Oh, so
All
this
right,
One
I'm gonna
Piece.
say a number of how much I spent, and I'm bleep it out because I don't want anybody to know other than my close friends.
So okay, so you want my reaction?
Yeah, I want you to guess, but I'm also gonna bleep that out too.
Okay,
I bought.
so it has to be a little slightly absurd, right? So
It's very.
So a Lorcana pack is $16. So that doesn't feel absurd. But okay. I think how many cards do you need? Do you need a lot of cards? Are you deck building? What is the context of the cards?
I went back on Sunday for Fan Expo and I hung out with my friend Rio and his partner in some capacity that I do not comprehend at this time.
Sure.
But she was very she's very energetic. Much more than Rio. Rio is very very kind of stagnant. He can get heated. He can get interested in things, but usually he's just whatever. But this girl is I said, we walked by the One Piece packs and I'm like, I need one. I want one. And she stopped me and says, then why don't you go get one? Listen, you don't even have to open it. You can just get it and they could potentially appreciate to a higher value because they're the first set. And I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe. So I bought 2 packs at the convention.
Feel like 2 packs at the convention. Let's say upwards to 45.
At the convention, it was 50, right?
Okay.
So I spent $50
I'm in the ballpark
for those 2 packs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna bleep all of this out?
Not this part. This part's the normal part.
Okay. So $50.
And then I got home and a week passed and I'm looking at those cars and I called this GameStop that was next to one of the bingo halls I hung out with.
Not a GameStop. Okay.
They didn't have any.
Okay, good.
So good. I'm in the clear. And I just sit down and I'm looking through the list oh, here's a deck you could build. Here's what you'll need. You'll need the starting pack here and then you'll need the other cards will come from these booster packs. And I'm like, I don't know how many booster packs I need. To fill my deck.
You got a starting pack and a booster at Fan Expo?
No, this was after. This is a week. This is last week.
What did you get at Fan Expo?
Two packs. That's it. 2 boosters.
Two boosters. Okay. So no starting. So now we need a starting pack.
Mm-hmm.
and we need some number of boosters. And if I know anything about Magic the Gathering,
Mm-hmm.
you probably got a lot. Okay. Let me guess. See if I can channel you. We already had the 2 boosters. So you got another starting. You got. I don't think you just bought one. You bought 1 starting pack, maybe 2. Did you only got 1. You got 2. You got 1. Okay, you got 1.
But I need boosters from OP1 and I think OP6 or something. So there's 2 types of boosters I need to buy in order to get the deck that they kind of were talking about.
I think you bought 8 more packs.
That would be nice.
Oh, you bought packs.
Oh, that's closer.
It's closer? You didn't. Okay, what's the next number that I would get after packs?
That's very close.
Packs.
There is 12 packs in a box. No. There's I think there's 12 packs in a box, and every booster has 24 cards.
You have so many cards. Okay. So, Con is going to have cheaper prices.
They
didn't. Were they?
I bought this I bought this on a site. This was not at the con.
On a site. Okay.
I know the amount. I just forgot what was what. I need to look this up again.
So you bought 12 packs? You bought 12
12
packs?
I bought boxes of cards. And boxes, and then the so how much
of cards?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You spent like.
Oh, that's a little over half.
Shut the fuck up. You spent $5. You spent That's so many cards.
I know. I think I was having an episode of something. I don't know if it was depression or mania. I don't think I was diagnosed with mania, but man, was that not a good idea?
I mean, okay, it's an investment for sure. It's your favorite show, so that's.
I broke it into a payment plan through
my
PayPal.
God. Did you affirm it or whatever? Yeah. Oh my god. How you haven't even opened them either.
No.
We're not even enjoying this purchase yet.
They're not coming until July. I bought it last week. They're not going to come until a month later. So that's how my selfish summer's going.
That's so selfish. You got it.
Guess what? People are like, I'm like, okay, if I bought cards, what card game do you think I would? And then if it's crazy, if it's one you probably haven't heard of yet.
Is there someone to play it? Can you play it and see?
No, I mean, I don't know. I haven't looked. I haven't built the deck
I
yet.
guess you can supply all the neighborhood kids with cards. Like, you could start the One Piece army.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, I spent so
He's
much.
just playing himself.
I'll just get my brother's kid is here, so I'm gonna play with that kid.
Okay. I guess, yeah.
I've invested in quality time for the future in a month.
For sure. You could teach grandma.
She doesn't even play the board games we have at all the anyways.
We don't know. This is a card game. That's a different type of game. Grandmas love cards.
Oh my gosh, Patreon version is unbleeped. This version publicly is bleeped.
I want to get Grandma on this. Come on. How do we...
I don't know, man.
Okay. Maybe Mom. Mama Lawrence.
We'll see. We'll see. Closest thing I can probably get is my dad.
Yeah, but we know Dad is a known gamer.
Mm-hmm.
Dad is a known gamer. Oh man. That's a lot. So I have did not spend that amount of money on
Mm-hmm.
I have had two selfish purchases.
Nice.
And it's really not wildly selfish. One, I went back into my workout training program that I did during COVID that like made me feel really good about myself.
Yeah.
And that was only like $180 for 4 weeks of training.
Mm-hmm.
8 weeks, 12 weeks, some amount of 4 weeks, some amount of 4 weeks.
Some power 2 of 4.
Yeah, something around the 4s. That's how you need to know how my brain works. It was something for maybe it's 8 weeks. I think it's 8 weeks. 8 weeks all summer. And then I'm in my oh, my dogs are freaking out. I'm in my friendship bracelet phase.
Mm-hmm.
Like during the convention, like we got little of those permanent bracelets. Oh my god, look how cute! They're little hearts.
Permanent
so then I
bracelets.
Yeah, so it's the girlies. It's a permanent bracelet. So like I don't have a clasp on it to take it off.
Oh, so it only comes off if it breaks.
It only comes off, yeah, but it's metal. So, I mean, like I have to yank on it. But I got beads from Michaels,
Mm-hmm.
and they were on sale because I don't need any of the crafting people to come at me. They were all on sale. They were 80% off, 60% off, or something. However, even with that 60% off, I bought $100 worth of beads.
That's so much better than me.
But it gets even better because I had $200 in Apple Pay.
Ooh.
So it was free. So I have $100 of beads for free. Because
girl
that
math.
was not real money. It's girl math. Girl math. Never mind that next to me, because I just got the big ass box downstairs. Never mind that I have this whole thing of like beads that I have never touched, just sitting next to me. I have 2 more of like these sizes, and then I have a whole bunch of fancy beads. So what I'm asking you now, Adrian, is if you were one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, which one would you be?
What is it? It's famine,
War,
pestilence. What's the last one?
I know this.
War, famine, pestilence. Someone's yelling in the comments. Death.
War, famine, death. What? This feels wrong. AI. Oh, fuck off, AI. Go away. Oh, see.
The appropriate response.
What are we saying? Okay. Conquest, war, famine, and death.
Conquest.
What are the other ones? What are those? That feels wrong.
I don't think I've ever heard conquest. It probably is in some sort of fucking story.
In this 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse on the Wikipedia, which we trust the Wikipedia at this time. This one says, in the 1887 painting by Victor Van Nistelrooy, death, famine, war, and conquest. But conquest in later down also is pestilence, which would be what is pestilence? What's the other word for it's
Disease?
Disease, right?
War,
Man, I
famine.
really feel uneducated right now. I feel it in my bones.
I mean, I feel like you said it was death one. You said.
Death is one.
I mean, that just sounds like the coolest. Like famine. I don't know. I feel like that strikes too close to home.
Okay, so you think death?
Mm-hmm. Why?
Okay.
What's going on?
I
Who's
think
our other
I,
two? Are you part of this?
I am part of this.
Well, who are you? Who did you want?
I chose.
Death.
Hold on. I talked to Gabby. Oh, plague. There's the other one. That's the other word. Plague.
Mm-mm.
Right. So death, war, famine, plague. I talked to Gabby, known friend of the podcast,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and she said who's getting what, and I felt plague. And then I asked her if she was war. I feel like Gabby is war.
Gabby's war. Yeah.
We just need a 4. We don't have the 4 horsemen.
We just have the 3 right now.
We just have the 3 right now.
So we're missing
My
famine.
heart. I feel like my heart knows who who famine could be.
Oh.
I think it's Lucy.
Yeah.
I think we just send this part of the podcast to her. I don't think we ask her. I think we just.
Yeah, this is yours. Here you go.
We just clip this.
That's yours. Boop 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 boop.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah. I think that's who I am. Wait, are you like sending up bracelets? Is that what's happening?
I'm sending out bracelets now, yeah.
Okay.
We have our team.
I still have your soap.
Still have my soap. We brought all of the tags to the farmer's market, and I was just like waiting for you to text and be like, "Hey, can we get that extra pass?" We just brought them all.
You
Not all of them.
I thought he was gonna need it, and then he's like, "Oh, I bought these like months ago or weeks ago." So I was like, "Oh, okay." And I thought you would just like not brought it, but I guess I should have informed.
We had talked about going maybe again afterwards, but we like pitter pattered at the farmer's market for forever.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
It was a long. I mean, we only were there for 2 days. Well, I was. Yeah, we were both there. You had a concert beforehand, so you're probably even more tired.
Honestly, no, because I do have one more selfish purchase that plays with the idea that I don't have to be present in all moments, and that sometimes I can leave early from events, and if I want to go do something, I can go do something on my own or whatever. So I love concerts. I have no problem. I would if I could just go to 1,000 concerts. That would be fine. It was Vampire Weekend, so once again, not very crazy. That sort of upbeat, bouncing stuff. Yeah. And we're not paying for rates for our songs, kind of way. So I was talking to somebody about Morgan J, the comedian, and they were like, "Oh my God, he is gonna be at the House of Blues on September 29th." And I was like, "Oh shit, let me just go get tickets. Tickets are like $40 a pop, so let me get everyone's tickets. No big deal." So I purchased the tickets in the true ADHD fashion, and then I checked my schedule. I have tickets to Weezer at 7 o'clock, and I have tickets to Morgan J at 6 o'clock. They're like down the street from each other or whatever. So like, I was like, what if both?
Yeah. What if?
What if both? Because Weezer has 2 opening bands, and one of them is the Flaming Lips. I'm seeing the Flaming Lips this weekend. I don't really know about this other band. I don't really care. I have seats. I'm not sitting in the pit. So, like, I could enjoy Morgan J. And then after that's over, like,
Just
get a
walk
little
on down.
scooter and just scooter over to the American Airlines Center, you know?
Yeah.
So that was my big selfish, I want to do everything, even if I have plans with two different sets of people
Oh.
in one night. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah.
Who's the Weezer thing? Or like, so the Weezer thing is a totally different set of people.
Yeah.
And you just let them. Did you? How are you going about this? What is your mind saying? Just they'll figure it out that I'm gonna get there later, or I'm.
I have the tickets, so I'm gonna give her the tickets and say like, hey, I have Morgan. I think I'm just gonna be like, hey, I have Morgan J. I'll meet you there at the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, like,
But you haven't done
honestly,
that yet.
No. The show's in September, so like,
Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah.
we got some time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. But then, like, I'm going I'm going to Morgan J with Michael and another friend of mine, and so like they can go, whatever, go do something else together, and then I can go over to the American Airlines Center. And I was like, maybe I can get a ride from this other person, so then I don't have to worry about any transportation. I just passenger princess the whole time.
Nice. I feel. I mean, you're already planning things beyond the summer. You know.
I know, but man, we gotta get through those emotions right now.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
I think that's all I've been selfish about. I have been spending money
Dollars
on
on
dating
cards.
apps, though.
You have been spending money on dating apps?
Mm-hmm.
How are the apps working?
So I bought once on Tinder, and then I'm like, okay, because I can see people like me, but I don't know where they are or who they are. Anyways, and then the second time, like after I let go of that thing, it says I had like 40 or 50 people that liked me. I'm like, oh, what the
Of
fuck? Why
course
did
they
it
were.
boost? Because they're from like overseas and they're people like just doing airport mode, or like I don't know how I'm getting over there, because I don't know why my range shouldn't be that far. They shouldn't be swiping on me. I think it was just a tactic to just make me buy it a second time, which I did. So I only bought it
It
for the week.
works. It literally works.
Yeah. It worked on me, and then now it's like 40 again, and I'm like, I fucking know your game. Anyways, so yeah, I
Nope.
did that.
They're trying to get you.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels frivolous. It feels like pointless. It's nice to be able to just swipe and not worry, because otherwise, like it's swiping like you only have so many swipes today. So that's I think that's the other selfish thing.
The Tindering. The Tindering?
Tinder what?
Is there a difference between the Bumble and the Tinder? Like, are you a Bumble?
I have both.
You both. Okay.
I have multiple dating apps at this point.
All the apps.
Listen, after I got out of that like headspace, I'm like, I need to get out. I need to find somebody else.
Ugh,
Yeah.
forever alone. I'm sorry. Was that too close to home? I
No,
did not mean
that's
it to be
fine.
like that.
I'm fine. You know, there's like this nihilism I do feel every now and then, but I feel like it's just like a passing wave, you know? Of just like, nobody will love me. And I'm like, that's fine. You can still do the things you love anyways. You don't need somebody to be with you to do the things that you're doing now. It'd be nice, but you still got all this shit on your plate. You can work on that. And just keep working on that. Just do those things.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes when you're doing the things that you love, you'll find someone who also loves those things.
I can absolutely agree with that. I know the I don't know if I've said it on the podcast before, but I've had a couple of conversations with people who are like, "Oh my god, you and Michael have been married for so long." But like the times I felt like I was being selfish and I was working wholly on my own are the times that I felt our relationship was the most stable. So the times that I'm like doing literally my own thing are the times that like Michael and I are connected. That, you know, I get a lot of love. I get my love languages met. Like, hey, I'm really proud of you, and all of that like stuff you want to feel in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
um, really, really works to our benefit when and that's once again, like, I feel like I'm being selfish. Like, oh, I have this partner, I have this person, I want to spend all my time with them. But in reality, we are not doing well when that's all I'm focused on.
Mm.
So yeah, maybe that person shows up when you are literally doing your own thing.
Yeah. I mean, if it happens, it happens. I'm not banking on like something happening,
Yeah.
otherwise I'm still kind of hopeful and I'll still feel disappointed if it doesn't happen. So if I just ignore that feeling, it'll be more satisfying when it does happen.
Yeah.
I want to talk about, you have been stepping up
Oh,
in the conversations we're having with people. At least I noticed that with when we're at the convention,
yeah.
and then also when we talked to Dylan um, Baird, and I think it might have had to do that we had hung out with him prior for a handful of hours, and then we talked to him. Like you felt comfortable asking more questions.
That may have been a little bit of the both, right? Because we talk about how second conversations on the podcast, it's not like I'm trying to avoid any faux pas with somebody else. Like, we had been there and I already went through the emotions of I already went through all of the imposter syndrome stuff that I
Hmm.
do while we're recording. Um, and give me an audience, and that's different. But I think two things have changed in my mindset, or are like, they have always been there, but they're really playing more up front versus like, oh yeah, I forgot I should be doing this. Um, so I think the first one is that understanding like our podcast and like not being an imposter in this area,
Hmm.
because if it wasn't supposed to work out, it wouldn't. Like, if
Right.
whatever we were doing was not supposed to be the thing that we're doing, it would not work out. Like, we would have scheduling conflicts, we would have issues, we would be fighting, we would be frustrated and upset with each other, right? So
Right.
like, though there are things that would pop up that I think would be symptomatic of us not working out. So that has been a conversation within myself for like a long time. And like, I know we've talked about this since like Carlos Luna was on our show,
Yes, which was
right?
almost 4 years ago.
Fucking 4 years ago. And I'm still like, oh, am I a podcaster? Am I in the TTRPG space? Are my opinions valid? But just because I don't have that experience doesn't mean that I don't also have I don't have other experience that would relate.
Hmm.
And we're talking about really like having that beginner mindset, right? So like, if I want to reach all of the audience, part of that audience is also the beginners. Part of the
Right.
audience are people that feel just like me. So if I'm given this opportunity, then fuck it, I'm going for it. And I think that's been a very slow process of my confidence growing,
Hmm.
and like, for sure getting it, like like just like the idea of going to Gen Con and like, well, shit, we're cool, and like,
Not only are we going, we're also going with people that we had just met,
yeah,
and going with people. And then when we have these conversations, they're like, I want to meet you as
yeah,
well.
yeah. And I don't know if they're just being fucking nice, but if they're just being nice, then thanks. But like, I don't need that energy in my life either. Like, I want like genuine people.
Right. And
I
listen,
don't. Yeah.
The thing that I did for the 100th episode, like the people who was like, "Hey, I don't, thank you, but I don't know if I have enough," like to say, but they fucking said something. I reached out to those who I felt would say positive things. Okay, then and they did. They came through. Some
Yeah.
people didn't have enough time, and they just didn't respond, or they didn't have enough time to make something up.
No.
Put something together.
It's not like we talk to people who are like super overtly like people either. Like we're not talking to like, oh, what's the word I think? They're not, I don't want to say they're not outgoing because that's not the word. They're extroverted, right? We don't
Yeah.
talk to a lot of extroverted people, right? A lot of our people do other things. They're busy, and like identifying that like it's not because there's not some sort of feeling, it's just that they were busy. But then the people who did also say something, knowing that they're busy, like knowing that lives are happening, like that, it's both. It's a very interesting idea to think about. Like I understand people who are busy, but I also am really grateful for people who I know are busy and still had the energy to respond. And yeah, that also, if 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 you believe in me and all of these other people believe in me, then where do I fit in not believing with me?
Yeah, you not believing yourself is something that's inside yourself versus everything else validating that you can do this thing.
Yeah. So I appreciate you picking that up. I appreciate you saying something and calling me out for it, not in the negative way, just like it I like talking about it because where in one of my other spaces in the world am I going to be like, yeah, in my podcast, I'm stepping up. It, it's really cool, right?
Well,
Because they're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what's Dungeons? Oh, you a podcast? Oh, I don't even know what those are.
Yeah, I got a podcast. I think it sucks when I say it because I'm a man, a male speaking person, and so like I'm like,
I think we say it
yeah,
ironically.
you
I think
would,
we pick up the irony in it and then just always say it. Like, yeah, I have a podcast.
yeah, yeah.
We picked it up in
I think
2020. Like, nobody else was doing that.
we're breaking new ground.
It's fine.
White men
You know,
hadn't heard about it yet.
no. Do you know what is funny, though? I was just talking to Michael because we're trying to restructure stuff in the house because it's the summertime and that's what you
Hmm.
do. And I was like, I think I need some lighting and we need to figure out how to get my fucking microphone working because it's literally just sitting here.
It's brand new.
It's brand new. And he was like, yeah, that'd be easy. So then I found myself like looking at other. Oof, my door just it shifted. The wind shifted in the house.
Gotcha.
Um so I started looking at other people like that I admire and how
Hmm.
their setups look and like what would I do in my space to make my setup look a little bit nicer, just a little
Right.
more. Because you added this panel behind you, which is
Hmm.
so cute. It's not like you did a lot, but it's so nice.
No,
It looks profesh.
it looks less like busy,
Yeah.
because the whatever's behind me can potentially change all the time, but this will be a little bit more stagnant. Um, oh my gosh, I need this to be closer. Anyway, so yeah,
Yeah.
I got a comment from like two people saying, "You have any like a backdrop or anything?" And I'm like, "Okay, I'll work on it." I had to take it to heart. But I'm like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. And then I can start
No.
poking holes in this thing and put little things, little pictures.
Little
I don't know.
things. Little things. Little
Little red
guys.
yarn,
Yeah.
conspiracy things.
Yeah. I was like, I need a front facing light, and then I need to be able to turn this light off. But then I don't want to be like sitting in the darkness.
Yeah.
So like we need
So yeah,
some
I bought
like
this thing.
LED. Yeah, there's like upgrades and there's natural things that I feel like oh, I really could be doing this a little bit better because I feel
Hmm.
good. Like I we have the opportunity, so like I'm
Yeah.
either ignoring them because I want to feel bad. Like that's right. That's the only logic. I'm ignoring these things because I want to feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to feel bad.
Right. Then we got to do the damn thing.
We gotta do the thing. Yeah.
All right. We've talked about the post con.
Okay.
I don't want to say it. We're now we're gonna talk about Gen Con, but I want to say pre-con, but it just
Pre-con.
yeah, it just
Pre-con.
yeah. Okay, if you hear it, you hear it, and if you don't, you don't. How do
I'm
you
excited
feel
about it.
after Fan Expo going into Gen Con? What is your feelings about our what we're gonna do? Which is
I'm
essentially the same
excited.
thing.
I'm
Yeah.
excited. I feel a little overwhelmed just looking at the schedule and seeing like the amount of things that we could do. Where I feel Fan
Mm,
Expo, the schedule wasn't heavy on things that were like people to people things. So like
yeah.
you could go see David Tennant speak about his time on Doctor Who as if there's not 150 hours of it on any social media platform.
Right.
Love. So all of that. But like the general like the idea that it's between a couple of different buildings is overwhelming. The idea that the schedule is like wildly spread out and there's 1,000 things to do every hour. So like playing with the no FOMO.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're also going with people I don't know. Right?
Right.
So like I don't necessarily want to avoid the group, but
Right.
they're not trusted people to me. So I'm also like,
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
that's
But yeah.
no hate to them, but
No.
we don't know them, and we're
No.
down to get to know them. But at this moment, there's that thing in your brain saying we don't know them, they can't be trusted, kind of thing,
Right.
and that's just a defense mechanism because of trauma. Uh,
Trauma.
wow.
Wow, I love it.
Yeah, no, I understand that,
Yeah.
and that FOMO is real, and the things are getting filled up all the time, and I'm doing things in the morning just 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, Thursday and Friday, just playing games or
Yeah.
hosting games essentially.
And I've
So
never been to Indianapolis, so I don't know Indianapolis. Like
what to
I don't know
expect?
that. Yeah, I don't know there. So I think, and I think this is a good thing to talk about because I'm sure a lot of other people feel like this about going to a convention outside of your hometown,
Hmm.
outside of like known cities. Like yeah, it's fucking overwhelming. And then we also add that extra pressure of like, there are plenty of opportunities for us to grow professionally there on top of like getting to just play with people and like-minded individuals. Um, so like all of the things happening at one time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
gonna be. It is a lot. My first time in Gen Con, I went with my father. We had a hotel room, so like there was some sort of safety there, right? But
Yeah.
to be honest, though, we didn't. We saw each other in the morning for a little bit, and then at the night when we went home. That's
Yeah.
it. I think we ate together a couple times, but like that's it. I was
Yeah.
doing my own thing. He was doing his own thing. We played one game together. Everything else was me just absorbing everything and just experiencing. And I had a little rinky-dink microphone, and I wanted to interview people, but I was like, I felt so scared.
Yeah.
And now I feel like a little bit better. I mean, like I'm a tall guy, so like I shouldn't be scared of anything. I just also feel like I have a giant stature, so I'm like I can't like, hey, you want to interview this giant man?
Hi.
Hi, please be my friend. Uh,
Would you
hmm.
feel better if we like put together some ideas for content to create while we were there?
I feel like partially yes. I'm already going to assist. Like, okay, hold up. I don't know if I showed you. I haven't showed you this. I bought something. I bought something. Ooh, wow. This is my other
Something
selfish thing.
else. Dear listener, he got up from his chair to go retrieve something off camera. It's just you and me. He sat on something. He maybe sat on a dog. I don't know.
I just dropped it.
He just dropped it. What did you drop? You bought a soundboard.
I bought a soundboard.
What are we doing with a soundboard? I only know how to do one thing on the soundboard, and it is turn it on, turn it off.
On, off. We can plug in 4 mics here.
Whoa.
And we'll need to plug it into a computer. So hopefully a computer that can handle this baby.
So probably, I mean, mine might be okay, right? It just doesn't need.
If not, we'll just buy you a new computer there.
I've considered it. I just wish I could figure out what's wrong with it. Like, is it just the internet? Is it we just need to hardwire it into the wall? Is it
the Texas weather just blowing away all my Wi-Fi?
Is it the Wi-Fi? Is it sad it can't play Pornhub on it? Is that why it's upset? Like, I don't know.
Which is true.
It's true. Thank you, Texas. But like, we've never run into that. That issue has never happened. So like, I don't know what you're throwing a fit about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what any of these things do. It was like $200.
Okay. That feels about right.
And then, like, I have this mic right here, and then I still have my old mic right here. Like, I can bring these things, and then we'll be good, right? Like, at least 2 mics, that's it.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we can just do the damn thing. And I've already offered to let Unbalanced Encounter use it.
Okay.
At Gen Con. So now we have to go hang out with Emily and Patrick.
No.
And wow. Sorry for the rest of the cast. My brain just farted. Craig, Cinderblock, Olive. Oh no. That's their last name. It's an S and a O. I'm just gonna.
I am gonna be no help right now. I am so sorry.
We interviewed them.
We interviewed them. Yes, we've interviewed a lot of people. You're lucky I know my own name.
I'm thinking of Sadie Oak.
You're thinking of Sadie Oak, which is not Unbalanced Encounters.
No.
It
is the marketing team. It's Sam Oliver. S.O. was still right. I just couldn't figure out.
Sam Oliver. Yep.
Anyways, I hate that. Like, all I remember was S.O. in my head. I'm like, ah! But yeah. So we get to go hang out with them. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know what to do. I want to just hang out with people, to be honest. Like, I want to go to Gen Con. I want to do all those things, and I just want to hang out with those people.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we got the thing is, right? We got the tickets now for free. I mean, for free, actually. You have to work, but I'm free loading off of y'all. I'm not doing shit.
I mean, you're still doing your thing, but whatever.
I mean, I'm doing a panel, so like, yeah, but like, I'm not having to prep a game. I can literally just like run around and stick stickers on everything and give everyone pencils. Like,
oh gosh! Oh, reminder, got to buy more stickers. I'm working on it right now. I have the files for the new stickers.
I think we need to have some go have some fun stickers too.
Oh, you mean like in that style? Or something else?
I don't know. I'll go. I was thinking about it the other day. I have a whole bunch of our regular stickers though.
Yes, I want the black logo as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new logo, the commissioned logo, and then the black logo. Yes, we need to give those out.
I love these though.
Did I tell you about the business card idea?
The one where we put them together and
Uh-huh.
they
Create a
Yeah.
QR code.
yeah.
Listen, I spent dollars on something. I can definitely buy all this stuff. Until I get a house with my brother, I can pay for so much. So if I spend
I guess that's true. Yeah, you do have. Oh, speaking of girlfriends calling,
What?
my phone just went off.
Oh.
I have no idea. I have no idea what I was just thinking.
I can repeat what I just said. Well, I just bought a bunch of fucking cards, so like, until I go hang out with my brother and buy something, I'm good for it. I can buy all the stuff, and that's it. Nothing jogging? Okay, cool. I tried.
Nothing. That's okay.
Ooh,
It is what it is.
Yeah, let's keep talking.
So I know what we're doing already.
Well, talking on pod. I think we talked about that other thing real quick as an aside, and it kind of divulged into a bunch of stuff.
It was an aside.
And I have to take out some stuff for it to make sense in the.
I'm sorry,
the
editing
context.
Adrian.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I seriously just want to hang out with people.
Yeah.
Like I don't really. At this point, I could go find a cool ass game, right? But the bottom line is, I want to see the people that I talk to. I want to like. It's not like this was culminating into this thing. Like that wasn't the purpose. But because we have the opportunity to actually see them, I want to.
Would it be a thing where we could we just host our own little
our get together?
Like a D&D Degrees get together?
I don't think that's a problem. Like how would we go about it? Like, are we sending messages?
We could send messages. We could just have an open call. I don't know. I don't.
Would we do this at the Airbnb? Would we do this at a space nearby?
I think if we did it in a space nearby, I don't think I would want it in like our living. I don't want people knowing me that much like that.
Heard.
Do you know what I mean? Like, just on the off chance that anyone is crazy.
True. Yeah.
But we could look around. I don't know if there's a coffee shop bar situation.
Bar situation wouldn't be bad if we found a nice spot that felt comfortable.
Yeah.
And it could be a post-con thing. Because, like, there's, like, people who already have these, like, set in kind of, what do they call it? Rituals. There we go, in my head. Rituals that they do post-con or during the con. So this could be something that we start just to have fun and see how it goes. But yeah, in my mind, I also wanted to somehow make. Do you know what Taskmaster is?
I do know what Taskmaster is.
I want to host something like that. I want to host something like that so bad.
Do you know I already have that skill leveled in my body?
Which part?
All of the. So I've written one. I ran the Miss Levicon pageant, which consisted of different skills within the like pageant level.
The pageant sphere.
Yeah. So, but it was like it was trivia. So I wrote a whole bunch of trivia questions. It was like blast a stormtrooper. So you had to shoot a stormtrooper with a Nerf gun, and then it was like best pickup line. All those categories, and then like then you like crown somebody. So like there's a scoring system and everything, but also I write like escape rooms for the children. I write the puzzles. Are we gonna
host a Taskmaster? Yes, Taskmaster. I was thinking about the live task, and are we doing this with separate people? Like, are we like because like I don't know. I don't. Oh, it's just running through my head. Okay, this is a thing.
I'm not saying no. I am not saying that that's.
I'm saying fucking yes. I heard it. Okay,
then we'll fucking. Okay, come to you first. Dear listener, you're hearing this first. Come to Gen Con. We will be hosting a Dungeons and Degrees Taskmaster game.
We'll find a snappier name, but for now, that's as good as we got.
I think Taskmaster is fine. Dungeons and Degrees Taskmaster.
See, I wanted to say Dungeon Master, but that's just the same. That's just like the guy's name, right?
It's the same thing. It's doing the same thing.
Degree Master. Oh. Who's we both just Alex Horn and Greg Davies at the same time? That's just how we are.
We need suits. I think we need full suits. Suits and tails.
I'm going to a wedding next weekend, so I'm already gonna have to suit up.
Not with a tail, though.
Oh. Fine, we'll find suits. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right.
Listen, we can.
I'm glad.
I guess I'll start watching a lot more Taskmaster and then steal some ideas. And
Yep.
We got time.
I mean, there's so many there's so many things that are like that I've seen, like spin-offs, not like other country spin-offs, but like YouTubers doing similar things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's directly a ripoff of Taskmaster, and they're putting it up with sponsors and everything, like, so I don't feel bad for doing it in that capacity.
No.
But yeah, let's fucking do it.
Let's go. That'll be fun. We just need to find a place to do it.
We can literally just ambush our 5 contestants. Hey, here's your task starts now. Hand it to them while in the middle of something. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Let's go.
All right. We'll talk more off pod. But yeah. Okay. Super psyched. You're about to
hyperfixate.
Ah! Okay. Other than that, that's all I want. I want to hang out with people. I want to go do our thing. I want to make this game. I want to play the game one more time with the set things I need. But yeah. It's 4 games, 6 people already there. You know what? Oh, that was what I was going to do right now. I wanted to check out how many people, because last time it went up by 5, the amount of people that were coming to our thing.
Yeah.
We're at 30 out of 70.
30 out of 7, that's 5 more.
Mm-hmm. Where is this? Stadium Meeting Room 10? Jesus. Do you know where the stadium is? It's like a football stadium.
Stop. What? Hell yeah.
I played a game there last time, and it was like a little bit of a tournament, not like a tournament across everybody who was playing the same game, just like the 12 contestants that were playing, and I won in a football stadium. Yeah,
take that, Superb Al.
Superb. Gosh, I'm super excited. But yeah, are you looking forward to anything else during your time in Indiana as we talk about the pre-con?
No, honestly, because there's not. I mean, there's one besides like outside of con. There's only I think one thing I would even be interested in doing, because there's not really any like art museums or anything like outside of that, right? So there's a Kurt Vonnegut museum, and I was kind of a nerd into Kurt Vonnegut. It's fine. Slaughterhouse Five. Slaughterhouse 5. Cat's Cradle.
That's Orwell.
Yeah, it's Orwell.
Who did? Never mind. I can't even think of the name. Yep, I'm not that. I forgot it. I forgot all my English, my high school English classes.
This is totally fine. I really only know I read Slaughterhouse-Five and then Cat's Cradle.
Gotcha.
Just as a high schooler. You know, as you do. But I think I just want to experience it. I think meeting everybody in person is enough of a goal. And I want to find one cool accessory. I want to find one cool D&D accessory. Just one. Just
so much.
I know there is, but I want to find one like really fucking cool one. I don't know what it's gonna be. It'll come to me.
All right.
Fucking gemstones for dice.
I'm already hyperfixating. Oh my gosh, hold up. He goes, "Are you busy? Oh shit."
Is that Dante?
Yeah.
Motherfucker Dante. Can we have a live Dante's Corner? Dante's Inferno?
Yeah, we can do a live Dante's Corner now that we live in the same state and house. Are
y'all in your childhood bedrooms?
No, my grandma is in my childhood bedroom.
Okay.
I'm in Ileana's childhood bedroom, and I think Dante is in Dante's childhood bedroom.
Okay, the flowers make sense now.
These little things? Yeah. There was a lot of Katy Perry merch, a lot of crosses because we went to Catholic school like all throughout our lives. Yeah.
I like that you have not taken any of it down. Like you've been there.
She said, "Why don't you take it down?" She's
given you the go ahead, and you still have.
I don't know where to put it.
You're living in a teenage dream.
Oh, also her bookshelf's gone. That's gone.
Oh.
So yeah.
So yeah.
We've moved a lot of stuff.
That's fine. It's okay.
Anyways, I want to wrap this up because I can't not think about the Taskmaster thing, and I kind of wanted to put that behind a paywall. What you got? You want to know what we're thinking? You want to know behind the scenes? Fucking pay for it.
Let's go.
$10. It's your ticket in entry. Oh, also for those people who joined our Discord and immediately left, I'm sorry we couldn't sell any art. You scammers. No, just kidding. I don't know. You might be actual people and you just saw the Discord and just left.
You saw that it was dead.
Yeah, it was dead.
I apologize.
We've had 3 to 4 people jump into the Discord and then leave immediately.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, 2022.
2?
Yep, 2022.
What was that?
It was me.
Who joined the Discord?
No, it was the last post in the Discord.
Oh, okay, yeah. No worries. We'll just keep working on it. Anyways, we don't have anyone plugging anything. Come see us at Gen Con. It just popped up on my phone. That's the main thing we got to promote. More Patreon content coming out. At least one video that's exclusive to Patreon. Everything else is either early access or doesn't have bleeping. Unless it's like personal information, then that's definitely bleeped.
Oh, it's always bleeped, yeah. I think I'm gonna start recording my planning for the children. If anybody's interested in the children part. Making a. Did I tell you what I told you, right? I want to like put them in school. I really I'm pulling from Dimension 20. I'm not gonna lie, but like put the kids into some sort of like adventuring academy.
Oh yeah, that's fine. It's not like it's not done before even that. Like fucking Hogwarts exists. Like so like
right.
Not a good thing to during Pride, but like it's the first thing. Camp Half Blood. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
There we go.
No, we just gotta put these kids in school. Put these kids in boarding school. It's fine.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A series of unfortunate events. No.
No, they're orphans. It's very much not.
They went to boarding school too, but that was
I
because
mean,
they're
like,
orphans.
for a minute,
They did a lot for a minute.
they did like 13 things for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Like 13 different. That's a lot in a short amount of time. Like,
I thought they were
they
gonna do
weren't
like
settled
26
anywhere.
books.
No, there's 13 of them, but they
Mhm.
weren't settled anywhere for more than like,
Like a week.
yeah.
Minimum 3 days.
That's like
Or max.
they'd all should be murderers, like for sure.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I
It's
get what
fine,
you're
I
saying.
guess. Yeah.
Um,
Sorry, Baudelaire children.
the Baudelaires.
The Baudelaires. That was real fucking Texan.
Yeah. Shit. Is there anything else we need to go follow us on our social media?
Follow us on socials. Thanks for giving us to your friends, families, and enemies. Rate us only 5 stars because otherwise you're just being a dick. Yeah, there's a new post from 2024 in our Discord, so if you follow us on Discord, then shit will happen. Maybe it'll just be unhinged. I don't know.
At this point, I just need to sit in the Discord and not go to everybody else's Discord to hang out. I was like, you have to come to my Discord.
You have to come to. Oh, would you like to come to our Discord?
I promise I won't leave it. It's been sitting around for so long. Okay, I'm not very good to leave it.
No, never gonna give it up.
But yeah, thank you so much for listening. My name's Adrian.
And I'm Alex.
Go have some fun.
Yeah.